Gospel of Jesus H, chapter 2. Herod is dead. We are moving back to Israel. Israel sucks. Why can't we stay in Egypt? Herod is dead. Yes, Mum, so what? What is that to us? This was a subject like sex. No discussion. Your dad has many contacts there and is leaving Jesus and Jesus to run this place, and he's going to open another place in Galilee. Part of the deal was that Dad would have more time for us. He planned on importing Lebanon cedar and African hardwoods. Then it would come to pass that he would specialize in expensive furniture for Roman officials with too much money. It sounded like an excuse. Mum wanted us back in the land of her forefathers, and when she had her next baby, who would be called Judas if it was a boy or Judith if it was a girl, we were packing the donkeys and camels and moving back to a place me and my brother and sister didn't know. Dad made the money and Mum managed the family. I went out and played with my wooden boat in the stream. There was a man, and when I looked, he was not there. The man had a message for me. Since he wasn't really there, I packed him away into my imagination. He left me a mission. I didn't know it. I didn't understand it was my own projection of the man that I was becoming. Well, there it was. "Hi, Howie, what's up?" "Ah!" It was my nameless friend. I felt a bit like an alien, so maybe I put up with my nameless friend that seemed to come out of nowhere. Sometimes steal my sister Charlie's toys. "Nothing?" "No, come on, tell me." "I found a bird's nest with eggs." "No way!" "There is always a way." "I'd really like to see those eggs." "I bet you would," I thought, and he understood me not speaking for the only answer it could mean. "Come on, Jesus, trust me. I won't touch them. I just want to see them. I bet they are pretty." "Yes, they have such a simple significance, magnificence, and one day they will be birds that can fly and lay eggs." "Yeah, that's nice. Show me. I promise on my mother's tits I won't touch them." I was in a fix. I knew I didn't trust him, but he used the same language I use, and he told me on his mother's tits. He wasn't supposed to promise on her tits, especially since he was a liar. I took him behind the house, listening to him go on about his promise that ended as soon as he saw the eggs. He didn't hesitate long, just long enough, not even long enough for me to make a sound. He grabbed all 3 eggs and threw one after the other at the back wall of our house. I stood and looked at my nameless friend, who I did not like. "They're just stupid gobbin eggs." And that was the explanation for their destruction. They are just sinning Gentiles. I think he stopped existing after that. It was like he had been sent by a demon to terrorize me. But that was how my ancestors thought. I knew something was wrong with him. I didn't think, "Oh, the poor stupid fellow likely has an alcoholic mother and his 2 brothers are in jail for raping a little Jewish girl and his dad had killed himself because my dad put him out of business with his modern tools and imported craftsmen." I didn't think that because it still wouldn't make it make sense. There was no sense to be made of it. He was a senseless boy that liked to lie and deceive and smash things, like our ancestors before us. Most of my memories from Egypt are alright. Most of the kids didn't care if I was a Jew. They told me I could be whatever I wanted to be. We often picked someone different for different games. I liked playing Hercules. In a school play I wanted to be the hero that started a world war to get to take Helena as his lover. I didn't know what I wanted to do with her. Sex was taboo, even thinking about it. And I was just a confused kid, they told me. But I was a bright kid. Grandpa Jacob kept saying I was special. He tried not to get overexcited, but he adored my little curious contradictory mind. Grandparents are like that, giving you cookies before dinner and everything else. When Judas was born and old enough to travel, we packed up and moved to Galilee. Up until Dad wasn't certain if it was such a good idea, and we went to Nazareth. We were supposed to be Jews again, Roman Jews, obeying Moses and the son of Herod at the same time. And it was so obvious to me that they were both idiots, and kids believed in balls that could be kicked around and trees that could be climbed, forts that could be built, and any other kind of adventure or entertainment that had little to do with the dead and live tyrants that told our obedient parents what to do. Ha! You're dead on a cross. That game was stupid, but my friends loved to play it. The Roman soldiers always laughed at us. One day you little brats will grow up to be thieves and we'll nail you all to real crosses. When they weren't looking, we gave them the finger.